Okay, yes, one last video. So I have more free time today and I can do other things. Whatever. Okay, so you know how it is. This is straight, uncut, and raw, unfiltered talk with you about all kinds of subjects. So I will take advantage of this opportunity and benefit from the fact that I'm making a third video right now to talk about weed addiction and how it can steal some part of your life, some years of your life, even if you want to see it that way. So I will start saying that I started smoking weed around 14 years of age. It all started in a family member's party when some of the people that were there carried some joints and left some weed knocks around there. And I took one of the knocks with one of my cousins, and uh, we grabbed a hookah and we put some weed within the hookah, within the shisha, and we started smoking that in the office, right of the home. And that's when it all started. That's when I started to look more and more um, um, within the plant, within the with information, what it was like to smoke it, what it was the effects, what were other people experiences and stories about their first time smoking it. And I don't know, like when I started smoking weed, like more than um more than 14 years ago. When I started smoking weed more than 14 years ago, it was something really new. It was something really amazing and fresh and unknown territory. It was unknown territory. It was a mystery. And it really felt like that. It really felt like discovering a brand new world. It was really a moment of catharsis, revelation, and a lot of playfulness within myself, within my mind. And it enhanced my introspection to the limit, right? I was using it to meditate and visualize and be more creative. And it really opened my mind. It even opened my third eye. If you believe in those things, it really opened my third eye and allowed me to see a new layer of reality. But that was the beginning. Those were the first times that I consumed the plant and uh, practically transmitted THC from smoke directly into my bloodstream, right? I literally created THC from combustion and directed directly into my bloodstream. The first times you smoke weed, like it feels really like seeing another layer of reality. Like all of the sudden, you are literally experiencing the world as it is. Jean Paul Sartre, the French philosopher, has a great book about this called The Nuit, and is basically dizziness, right? It's an existential nausea, an existential dizziness, an existential drowsiness of interacting with the world and experiencing it and perceiving it literally as it is, with no filter, with no quotation, with no expectation, literally raw, natural, nude reality of existence, right? And so on and so on. Like, I miss those first times I smoked the plant because it was literally something out of a movie. It was a unique experience that made everything feel more profound, more cinematic, more bright. But the years go by, it becomes from something occasional and casual to an habit to a concurrent reality until it's no longer an habit. It's literally part of your personality, it's part of who you are, and that changes everything because your brain starts literally at some degree just get used to the abuse of your neural pathways of cannabinoids, right? The brain has natural cannabinoid receptors that is what converts this into the feeling and sensation of being high, right? But it's not literally something that occurs naturally in the brain unless there's another condition that makes the presence of these cannabinoids in the blood. So it's like unlimited fuel, unlimited dopamine, and access to a door that can hijack your neural pathways. So that's what addiction is. Addiction is literally hijacking the natural brain pathways to do whatever you want them to do. But it has its cons and its benefits to do this. For example, the tolerance levels start to really make the THC feel more like a medicine, to feel more like a chore, to feel it more like just some kind of treatment that makes you a little dizzy, a little tired, and it just makes your brain not starve of dopamine, right? Because when you're addicted or you are accustomed to take this substance to regulate your nervous system, well, that dependency makes it so that if you stop consuming, then you are going to be depleted and drained of dopamine and you're going to feel a crash. That's an addiction. You feel a crash, you feel abstinence, right? Abstinence symptoms, right? There's even syndromes that people can develop according to the substance that they are dealing. I'm just talking about weed and in specific. But yes, it is not that it's bad, but you can feel a little tiredness and a little resentment from your neural pathways to being abused and being used in that way each and every single day, because as I said, it's like you are throwing coal into the fire and into the machine over and over and over, giving it unlimited fire, unlimited power, unlimited combustible, and that's not natural, of course, because it's not natural and it depends on a lot of chemistry going inside your brain. Is not good to rely on it to be happy, because as I said, it ends up feeling just like a treatment. In all the sense of the world, the plant loses its magic, and it feels like taking a pill. It feels like any other thing that you could find in a pharmacy counter. Unlike your first experiences, when it literally opens your mind to the beauty of the world and the nature of reality and introspective states that they let you just experience more, right? But for someone like me that smokes it daily, like if I was Wiz Khalifa or Chief Keef, it's literally something that becomes a chore, a weird dependency, and something that your brain, your body, your face, your muscles, your everything resents at some degree in your lungs, right? If you're smoking it, it doesn't matter what way you do it. If you smoke it, then your lungs will also can resent this habit and this usage. So, well, in order to end up this video, I will say that each to their own. Everyone knows what's their limit, what's their capacity, what's their level of tolerance. But for me, I can say that, of course, that when I stop smoking for months, weeks, or whatever, I really feel the effects again to the full potential, but with some caveat. There's some times that even if I let 1 month to pass, 2 months, or whatever time, even if it's 2 months, sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes I need literally 3 months to start feeling the mystical magic aspect of the weed again. And that's interesting because right now, with my level of tolerance, like I keep smoking and smoking and smoking, and it will don't matter. But if I take the longest abstinence period I can, from more than 3 months in time, then yes, even wait, what the fuck? Sorry, I cannot edit that. But what I was saying is that when a longer period of abstinence passes, even just a small talk, well, can literally blow your mind. But that's the end of this video, because literally that thing that entered my eye ruined the ending. But if you like this video, please don't forget to share, subscribe, and comment. It really helps me a lot. And please have a good day.